Hi guys, 14th Prime here, back with another custom review. And today we're looking at the final figure of this combiner. We're finally here, fellas. And today we're taking a look at the custom Transformers Shattered Glass Skybolts. I know a name like Skybolt, it's kind of generic, but I mean, there were 4 other names, okay? I got burned out after a while. But you can see it is a scattershot repaints, because this is and still is my favorite mold for a combiner from Combiner Wars and Combiner Wars 2, which was the Power of the Primes was literally just Combiner Wars 2, but worse. Good thing we're at Seeds now. Anyways, but you can see I actually did a little bit of modding for this, but not a lot. Pretty much it was just this right here, where I shaved down the pegs so it would sit flush with the cockpit. I don't know, it gives him his own little look, you know? Then I also gave him these guns on his arms that are actually supposed to stay there. So go ahead and get the colors out of the way. For the majority of the blue, I use blue. It's either blue or flat blue. Again, like Barricade, I kinda forgot. Used metallic blue on this as well. The colors are actually kind of similar to Barricade. And like most of them are kind of similar to Barricade. Gunmetal. Gold leaf at one point, if you saw Barricade's review, I could probably assume. And then copper. Which, you could probably also assume that one if you can assume the right thing for the other one. But, and since we're at the final review, let's bring them all in. Got Takeoff. I believe his name is Takeoff. Bad with names at this point. Bluestorm. Do I have any others? Stockade. And Barricade. Let's actually try to... No? No, wait. It'd help if I used the right thing. Sorry guys, just got a new tripod, so I mean I'm trying things out. Let's move this up a little bit so you can get a better look at them all. And I mean, I think they fit as a team. They all have that uniform blue going on. There's different shades of blue, well, except for these two, they're the same shade, but I mean, mostly they're different shades of blue. I think they all work together. Very happy with how they turned out. Let's take the pain of screwing this back down. Oh, wrong way. Ooh, this is really shaky. So I didn't realize this whenever I started doing that the switch for doing it is right onto the table, so I had to like move it back and everything. I mean, with these two being actually based on existing figures and characters, and those 3 being their own thing, I don't think these turned out too bad. Get all of them out of the way. I mean, yeah. I like him. I like his jet mode. But of course, he isn't just a jet mode. This is Transformers. There are more. It meets the eye. Alright, it was terrible. But, also if you'd like, I think I mentioned this in one of their other videos. And I'm going to put in the description below all their bios, because I actually do have written out on my phone full bios for each of the characters, and if you'd actually be interested in reading that, I'll put it in the description, so if you have, I don't know, like 5 minutes to kill, there you go. Yeah, without further ado, we're going to go from Skybolt in his Jets mode. And here he is in his robots mode. And I do like the little color palette here. I painted pretty much the majority of it except for the white thighs. I didn't paint them because I actually kind of thought they fit well with this scheme. Like, sure, there isn't any other white on this figure anymore, but like, they just kind of worked for me. Anyways, let's get some nice close-ups. Close up on the head. As you can see, that's where the gold leaf was, if anyone wanted to guess that. Means you can even easier guess where the copper probably went. You can tell there's any copper here. And you got the metallic blue on the shoulders on the chest, some gunmetal going down. I just really like this color scheme. Like, this just really worked for this guy. Nice gunmetal hands. The gun's still there, you know. There is some paint chipping here and there. Some places, but I mean, overall, it's not bad. Like, not there, sadly, but again, it is what it is. It's a custom painted figure. There's gonna be some issues here and there. And once again, let's get the team here. Do Skybolt back. We got Takeoff. We got Bluestorm. And here's, get him situated. Barricade. And last but certainly not least, Stockade. I thought I was gonna fall for a second there. You can see my team have finally come together. This has been spanning for way too long. Oh my god. As of this recording, I honestly finished these guys like forever ago. Like, if anyone follows me on Tumblr, they've probably seen this. Like, they're like, why are you doing this just now? Why is it taking this long? My honest answer is I have no idea. Also, I had them all grouped here. I did write bios for them. I think I mentioned that in another video. What I'm going to do is, in the description below, I'm going to have bios for all these characters. So if you want to actually read any of the little lore I put in there for it, quote-unquote lore, you can check out the description. You see the bios. It's a good little fun time, I guess. I wrote 2 of them while I was extremely tired in a class. Get these guys out of here. But of course, these are Combiner Wars figures. And as the name suggests, they do combine. And they do indeed. So, without further ado, let's get all these guys transformed and in that said combined mode and finish up this squad of figures. And here they are, finally fully combined, completed Protector. I know the name sounds kind of lame and like we're off a defense sword, but I'm bad at names. But here you get to see we have Stockade, Barricade, Bluestorm, and Takeoff, and Skybolt as the chests. The only real new detail revealed here is said chests and head. I can get a good close up on it. You can see it's like little metallic blue detailing in there to match the chest in Skybolt's robot mode right there. You can see where the copper was, and I even cut off the ears just to give the head a little bit more of a different look. I mean, don't need to go through articulation and all because, you know, it's a Combiner Wars figure. We all know what these things do. This line has been out twice, you know? We've seen it twice. Except one time was worse. This entire video is just to say Power of the Primes is terrible. But, yeah, I'm really happy how these guys came together. I'm really happy I finally get to finish this review and share this with all of you guys. Working on this guy for months, even though I finished him forever ago. I also got him knockoff Hard Effect hands and feet. The only real paint I did on those is on the feet. I painted some metallic blue, just to kind of blend with the rest of the figures. But yeah, overall, I love this. I love this a lot. I'm really happy to see it. It's like, it was my first really big project, I guess. Like, I painted figures before, but this is my first fully fledged. All 5 of these characters, 3 of them are limited my concepts. 2 of them are already existing characters I just brought into the Shattered Glass world. And then painting them, writing bios for them, all of that. Just my first big project like this, and I'm really happy how it turned out. There were issues here and there, but I think overall I'm really happy with the result. I'm very happy to see it all together. The one thing I really did want to get for him was this big gun. I never really found one on Shapeways. If anyone knows like a good big combiner gun on Shapeways that isn't like a typical combiner's gun like Superions or whatever, like let me know. Like if you find this really if you find this big gun on Shapeways, let me know. You used to actually have the it's like this it was one of those kits for Combiner Wars Optimus Prime Tournament IDW Optimus. The day I got rid of him, I sold him to get the Nova Prime kit, and the gun for him, I hate to say, was perfect for this figure. If anyone has that gun, I'll probably buy that from you if you don't want it. Because that was literally the perfect gun for this combined mode. And that made me sad to get rid of it, just for that reason. Like, if anyone has just the gun from that kit, and they don't want it, I'll buy that from you. Not even a joke. But, yeah. It's pretty much all I have to say. Again, guys came with me on this whole whatever, even though it's been done for like months, and anyone on Tumblr's like, what's wrong with you? Why are you just finishing this now? But whatever, it's finished. I did it. I served my time. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. So please be sure to check out my channel for more video reviews. So please don't forget to subscribe. You can also check out my Tumblr, link in the description below. And again, if you'd like to see bios I wrote up for all 5 of these characters, again, in the description for you. Take you a little while to read them all, but you know, each one's a paragraph. Just have fun. Yeah, anyways, this is the 14th Prime, signing out.